Welcome to your virtual presentation for the M46 Corridor Study in Saginaw. This study provides an opportunity to explore options and alternatives and provide your input. Before the interstate system, this section of M46 in Saginaw served as a plank road in 1867 that allowed goods to be transported from Saginaw to St. Louis. It provided a route for both people and freight in the early days of the automobile, from Holland to the Lake Michigan side, all the way to Port Huron on the Lake Huron side. This section of the road would later become part of the highway system formed in 1919, connecting Muskegon to Port Sanilac, heading east to west. In the early 1900s, manufacturing plants started to move into Saginaw, prompting the Michigan State Highway Department, now known as the Michigan Department of Transportation, to relocate M46, widen Washington Avenue, and pave Rust Avenue. A comprehensive plan in 1958 was created to promote development in the area. Well, at that time, as written, the focus was on capacity issues and traffic congestion. This does not hold true today, where we have crumbling infrastructure with excess capacity. By conducting a corridor study for M46, we hope to identify those potential future and current projects that will help enhance the community and mitigate the social and environmental impacts caused by transportation network decisions of the past. The study will include public outreach to engage area residents, local governments, visitors, and businesses to ensure that solutions developed are the right ones and have community support. Currently, there are no projects planned for the area within MDOT's 5-year plan. However, corridor studies like this allow MDOT to act swiftly when funding is identified and to make certain that the right fixes address the community's goals and visions. At the time when it was perceived that expanded infrastructure was necessary to meet the growing demands of a robust economy, Saginaw was predicted to continue growing into the 1970s. The greatest traffic generators within the Saginaw metropolitan area were the GM steering gear plant and Eaton Manufacturing. The time in which the city was at the peak of industry and population was the 1970s. Since then, the city has experienced a steady decline in population. At that peak, the city boasted a population of nearly 100,000 people. Today, there are fewer than 46,000 people residing in the city. We know that traffic volumes in certain areas along M46 are not what they once were. Since the peak of growth in the city of Saginaw, traffic volumes along the M46 corridor have decreased by roughly 50%, but areas along M46 near Saginaw Township have stayed the same. In the areas of decline, much like the challenges of the past, we're attempting to serve today's traffic with yesterday's streets. While the economic impact on the city cannot be overstated, the reduction in demand for extra capacity along M46 allows the community a unique opportunity to reimagine how the street network operates and serves the neighborhoods. MDOT hopes to assist this exercise by conducting a corridor study for M46 from Outer Drive to M47, otherwise known as Midland Road. The areas of East Remington Street and East Holland Avenue, which are both one-way streets in the city of Saginaw, East Holland Avenue at the Railroad Bridge in Buena Vista Township, Rust Avenue at M13 in the city of Saginaw, and M46 near Gulfview Drive in Saginaw Township are of particular interest due to either their potential to be reconfigured, operational issues, or safety issues. The M46 Corridor Study is a comprehensive approach to achieving community vision through integrating land use and transportation planning. The study will identify and evaluate short, medium, and long-term transportation system needs to enhance mobility for all modes. The ultimate goal with a corridor study is to find consensus among the community for solutions that promote mobility and safety for all modes of transportation. A corridor study is a great tool for identifying enhancements that can be implemented in the short, mid, and long terms. However, if there isn't public involvement in the planning process, it will be difficult to deliver a final product that meets the needs of the community. As part of the corridor study process, we will be hosting public outreach meetings with the community. On July 28th, there will be an in-person public meeting held at the Saginaw YMCA to present traffic analysis and some conceptual design alternatives that will help create dialogue between MDOT and the community. We will be asking for input on those designs and how they may be enhanced to accommodate the community's vision.